Happy Sabbath. This is Pastor Wendell Paul bringing you another voice note. We affirm faith and we celebrate critical Christian thinking. This morning's topic, from me to we, putting others first. From me to we, putting others first. This form is a dialogue form between contemporary guy and Bible guy. Contemporary guy his name is Jack, a 40-year-old marketing executive who always is on the go. He is self-proclaimed hustler who always is looking for ways to increase his online presence, grow his network, and climb the corporate ladder. He is a fan of social media, podcasts, and self-help books. He is always looking for ways to optimize his life and achieve success. Bible guy, meet John, a 40-year-old pastor who has dedicated his life to studying the teachings of the Bible. He is humble and a gentle soul who is passionate about helping others understand the teachings of Jesus and applying them to their lives. He's a fan he is a fan of quiet mornings, long walks, and deep conversations, and he's always looking for ways to serve others and glorify God. Here is the dialogue. Contemporary guy. Hey, John, I've been thinking a lot about success and achievements lately. I feel like I'm always striving to be better, to do more, and to achieve more. But sometimes I feel I am just spinning my wheels and not getting anywhere. Bible guy. I think I know what you mean, Jack. It sounds like you are feeling a bit exhausted and unfulfilled despite all your efforts. You know, the Bible has a lot to say about this topic. In fact, Jesus himself said that true greatness is not about achieving more, but about surrendering more. Philippians 2 6 to 8, Revised Standard Version, and I quote, who, though he was in the form of God, did not count equality with God a thing to be grasped, but emptied himself, taking the form of a servant, being born in the likeness of men, and being found in human form, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. This is what is called the kenosis of Jesus, the self-emptying of Jesus. Unquote. Contemporary guy. Wait, what surrendering more? That sounds like the opposite of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to achieve more, not surrender more. Bible guy, I know it sounds counterintuitive, but hear me out. When we focus on achieving more, we often focus on ourselves and our own desires. But when we surrender more, we are focusing on serving others and glorifying God. It's a different kind of success, one that is not based on our own achievements but on our willingness to humble ourselves and serve others. Contemporary guy, I'm not sure I understand. How does surrendering more lead to success? Bible guy, well, think about it in this way. When you surrender your own desires and ambitions, when we surrender our own desires and ambitions, we are able to see more closely what God wants for us. We are able to hear his voice and follow his leading. And when we do that, we find that true fulfillment and success come not from our own efforts, but from living in alignment with God's will. Contemporary guy. That's a tough pill to swallow, John. I've been taught my whole life that success is about achieving more and being the best. Bible guy. I know it's a hard mindset to shake. But trust me, Jack, I have seen it time and time again in my own life and in the lives of others. When we surrender more, we find that true greatness is not about achieving more, but about becoming more like Jesus. That's the kind of success that truly is fulfilling and lasting. Contemporary guy, I see what you mean, but how does this relate to impacting society? Bible guy, great question, Jack. When we practice self emptying, we become more aware of the needs of others and are more willing to serve them. This leads to a more empathetic and compassionate society. where people are willing to put others before themselves. Contemporary guy, that makes sense. And what about inequality and social division? Bible guy, self-emptying helps to break down social barriers and reduces inequality. When individuals surrender their own desires and ambitions, they are more likely to identify with and serve those who are marginalized or oppressed, leading to a more equal and just society. Contemporary guy, I never thought about it that way. What about collaboration and cooperation? Bible guy, self emptying promotes a sense of humility and a willingness to listen to them, to listen and learn from others. This leads to an increased collaboration and cooperation as individuals are more willing to work together towards a common goal rather than competing against each other for personal gain. Contemporary guy. Wow, I can see how this would lead to more effective leadership and service. Bible guy. Self emptying leaders and servants are more effective in their roles because they are motivated by a desire to serve others rather than the desire for power or personal gain. This leads to more effective and sustainable solutions to social problems as leaders are more focused on the needs of their communities than their own interests. Contemporary guy. And finally, what about authenticity and trustworthiness? Great question, Jack. When individuals practice self emptying, they become more authentic and trustworthy. They are more likely to be honest and transparent and less likely to engage in self serving or corrupt behavior. This leads to a more authentic and trustworthy society where people are more likely to trust each other and work together for the common great. Contemporary guy. Wow, John. I see I'm starting to get it. Self emptying is not just about achieving less, but about achieving more in a different way. It's about putting others before ourselves and serving them with humility and compassion. Bible guide, that's exactly right, Jack. And I'm excited to see how this new perspective will impact your life and the lives of those around you. And to my listening audience, this is what I want for you. I'm excited to see how this new perspective, if you implement it, will impact your own life and the lives around you. Have a happy Sabbath. I thank you very, very much.